Hey guys, it's Stacy, and today I'm here to do my 2017 anticipated releases. I did not put these in chronological order because I just typed them out as I saw them and stuff. So they're not in chronological order of date, and most of these are sequels. There are a few like first books, and I think there's like one. No, there's not even a debut on here, I don't think, but I know there's many more out there that I know I'll want to read as I find out about them, but these are the ones right now I'm really excited for. So the first one I have on this list is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare, and this comes out May 23rd. This is the sequel to Lady Midnight. I loved Lady Midnight. It's one of my favorite Cassandra Clare books besides The Infernal Devices, but it was really good. I'm really excited because the last one left off on a really big cliffhanger I did not like the ending, but I love that book and I'm excited to see where Lord of Shadows goes. And the second one I have in here shouldn't be a surprise if you know me, but is in Intensity by Sherilyn Kenyon, which is the 8th book in the Chronicles of Nick series, and that comes out September 5th. Probably my most anticipated release this year besides one of the next books. Besides the next book, this one and the next book are my top anticipated releases of this year. Sherilyn Kenyon is my favorite author, and the Chronicles of Nick is my favorite series of all time, so of course I'm excited for it, and I cannot wait for this book. So excited. The next one I have on here is The Song Rising by Samantha Shannon. That comes out March 7th. It was supposed to come out this year, but they pushed the release date back, but it does come out on March 7th, and I've already pre-ordered this book. I ordered the really nice collector's edition signed pre-order one, so I ordered that one, and it's gonna be here then, and I'm super excited. The Bone Season is probably one of my favorite books of all time. I really love the Bone Season. I love the Mime Order, and I love Samantha Shannon as a person, so I'm just super excited for this third book. The next book is Roseblood by A.G. Howard, and that comes out January 10th. I read the first 2 books in her Splintered series, but after a while I didn't read the third one and I lost interest, and I asked somebody who read it, and I don't even think I would have liked the third book because of the ending and everything, but Roseblood is a retelling of The Phantom of the Opera, and The Phantom of the Opera is one of my favorite musicals of all time. Like, I love it to death so much. So I'm super excited about it. Her last one was a Alice in Wonderland retelling, and I'm hoping this one just blows me out of the water because Phantom of the Opera. The next one is King's Cage by Victoria Aveyard, and that comes out February 7th. It's the third book to the Red Queen series, and I love Red Queen. I love Glass Sword. I'm excited for King's Cage. I like it a lot. I hear we get like a new perspective in this book, so I'm really excited about that. Even though I love Mare's perspective, I'm excited to see somebody else's perspective because it is like just a really fucked up place, and I'm excited to see what somebody else thinks. Next one is Flame in the Mist by Renee Audier, and that comes out May 2nd. Yes, May 2nd. And this is like a Mulan type retelling. The main character, her dad, is a really well-known samurai, and the cover is really pretty. And I love Wrath in the Dawn. I haven't read Rose and the Dagger yet, which I should have already, but I haven't read the sequel to that yet. But I did really love the Wrath in the Dawn. It's one of my favorite books of 2015, maybe, whenever it came out. I read it as soon as it came out, and I really loved it, so yeah. The next one is Long May She Reign by Rihanna Thomas, and that comes out February 21st. I heard it's like Ray Carson's A Girl of Fire and Thorns, and I don't remember what the other one was, but I love The Girl of Fire and Thorns. I love the whole series, but I think it's about this girl who's like 23rd in line to be queen, but then something happens and everyone in her family gets poisoned and she has to become queen, and she's like, well, I don't know what to do, and so I'm really excited for it. I added this one because I saw a bunch of people talking about it in these videos, and it just seems so interesting, and I'm excited to see what it is. The next of us is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus, and that comes out May 30th. I heard this is like Pretty Little Liars meets something else. It's about these like 5 kids who go into detention, and only 4 of them walk out because one of them died. And if you know me, I'm a sucker for like thrillers and like psychological thrillers. They're like some of my favorite books. And so I feel like that one's gonna give kind of that vibe, like, you know, on the edge of your seat the whole time, and so I'm really excited to see what it is. Next one is Reign of Serpents by Eleanor Herman. That comes out June 27th. And this is the third book in, I don't know what the series is called, but the first book is Legacy of Kings. I haven't read the second book yet, because I'm that kind of person, but I really loved Legacy of Kings, and I'm excited for this. It's a historical fiction series about Alexander the Great, but with magic, and it's wonderful. And it's like, I don't like historical fiction, but this series is really wonderful and so well developed, and the first book blew me out of the water, and I'm really excited to read the second and third. The next one I have on here is The Merciless 3 by Danielle Vega, and that comes out June 11th. I love The Merciless and The Merciless 2. Danielle Vega has probably become one of my favorite authors now, and I have been reading this series since the first book came out in 2014, I think, because it took a while for the second book to come out, but I've been reading this series for a long time, and it's one of my favorites. And it can be really cheesy and everything, but it's like Mean Girls meets Scream meets Stephen King all put into one. Scream Queens, it is like fucking Scream Queens up in here, but I really love it. And yeah. And the next one is The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas, and that comes out February 28th. This is about a girl who I think she witnesses her best friend's shooting getting killed by police, and he was an unarmed guy, and I think this is inspired by police brutality in America now, and I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be a really important book for people to read and to know, because it's a really important topic, and I know a lot of times it'll get brushed under the rug, like police shootings of unarmed African American people, and so I just think it's going to be a really important book, and I think it's going to really impact a lot of people and open a lot of people's eyes, so I'm really excited for it. And the last one I have on here is Wonder Woman Warbringer by Leigh Bardugo, and that comes out August 29th. This is about Wonder Woman. If you know me, I'm trash for anything DC related. I will watch any DC show, any movie. If it's even loosely based off of it, I will watch it, because I am DC trash. Literally. I'm also kind of Marvel trash, but mostly DC trash. But I'm excited. If anybody can write a badass feminist Wonder Woman, it'll be Leigh Bardugo, because she in herself is just, she's a queen, and I'm super excited for this release. I'm pretty sure I missed a book. Okay, the last one I have on here is The Dark Days Pact by Allison Goodman. That comes out January 31st. This is the sequel to The Dark Days Club, which I really loved. This is a historical fiction demon hunting series. If you like the Infernal Devices, read the series. It's great. It's wonderful. I'm really excited for it. I love it a lot. And again,